Hey, how you doing? I'm doing great, thanks. I know you want to know how I'm doing. Well, it's Tipsy Tarot, so I'm tipsy, and I'm ready to read some cards. So we're gonna have fun. We might talk a little bit of shit. Not sure what's gonna happen in this bit, but I know I'm here for it. Let me send these notifications to all the Shadows crew, because this will replace the Shadows message. For today, it'll be the Tipsy Tarot. All right. You ready? I am. So here we go. Drinking water now. Look at that. Tipsy Tarot. What better deck to use than the one where we were talking about all the martinis? And look at this big ass glass. Is that your drink? What are you drinking? Somebody needs a hot toddy, I heard. Stop drinking all those icy drinks. You need a hot toddy. Who are you? There's somebody here who's freshly divorced too. It happened around about May. But it started in Easter. What? Okay. Feeling good, baby. There's a Leo here for someone. How you feeling about this, Leo? Oh, you feel like this Leo is keeping some secrets. They're not telling all. What are their true feelings? The Queen of Wands. They feel like you're always mad. What's the guidance for you, if this is you? This is what it's supposed to feel like. If it doesn't feel like this, why do you entertain it? They're throwing it back at you. Who are you if this is your experience? Who are you? Oh. Excuse me, let me pick these up. I see Capricorn and Gemini. You're giving something a try. Somebody's waiting to watch and see what is exactly going to happen. This is just somebody who's being very cautious and getting to know a person. There's also somebody here who is actually living with somebody. There's a person here who's living with another woman. If this is true for you, you already know. You can feel it. You don't have hardcore paper proof evidence of it. If this is you, the guidance is to go solo. Take a risk to change your circumstances. Go for what you really want. And cut out all the BS in between you and that. You gotta stay sucker free if you want place for the right one that's supposed to be. The bottom of the deck is the Star. Oh, they said you believe, baby, you've got it. 'Cause baby, you got it. You got soul to my soul. Okay. There's nothing to think about you. Baby, you got it. Okay. Come through, come through. What zodiac sign are you? You are a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And you're at the bar and they don't have your drink. And there's another bar around the corner. Let me see what's up with this, with you. What's happening in your 3D experience? The 9 of Wands. Something was done here. You're like, you know what? I'm going to find a way to get over all this bullshit and obstacle. I've already hung up my mops, my brooms, and all this other dusters and shit a long time ago. I don't do that work. Now the help does it. So, not doing it. What else? What do we have in your heart space? You have the Chariot. Well, we had a great run while it was there, but it's time to move on. It's time to move forward because there's something that's calling me forward. There's something that's calling me away. There's something calling me to move on at this point in time. And actually, it looks like you didn't have a whole lot of options here. This is a major arcana. This is saying this is what you're being presented with. Okay? Somebody wants to move so fast, but they're heading for a crash. They already crashed, I feel. And now here you are, like, overcoming whatever obstacles and challenges are there for you. What you know is, okay, if that's how you want it to be, I hear it. If that's how you want it to be, this is how it'll be. C'est la vie. Because you feel like that's all it can take. One of these pins, see, these pins don't hurt as long as they're in the pin cushion. They ain't hurt nobody. But this one's coming out, and it can do anything. What is it going to do? Is it going to patch something together temporarily while a sewing machine can go over it and make something beautiful? Or is it going to stab the shit out of something? Is this something that it stabs the shit off? Is this something that it stabs going to be something that needs to be stabbing, or is it something it's not supposed to be stabbing? And how much is it going to stab it? Because this thing can be used in any type of way. And what it is a final choice, a final decision. I'll get that your decision, your final decision hangs in the balance. What is your final decision? Spirit is pushing on you to make a final decision. Oh my goodness, even stronger as I look at I'm looking at the pictures right here, and look at this. It's like the universe is saying, did you fucking pick yet? Hurry up. It's time. It's time. Let's see. Off the top of the deck, what are you doing? The 10 of Wands. Letting go, releasing. This is just too much shit. Can't carry it at all no more. Gotta let it go. Okay, you gotta give something up to get what you want. What are you willing to exchange, and what is the exchange that's happening? Somebody here is deciding to end carrying all these responsibilities. There are too many. There's enough of you. Every one of you take one of these fucking tools and do something with it. Go put it to use. Why do I have to do everything with all the tools? Somebody is definitely in the experience on the other side of the table. Somebody is looking at you like you gave up. You gave up. How you really feeling? Like you can do whatever you need to do. Yes, you have feelings, but you know what to do with those and how to manage them effectively so that you can accomplish what you need to. Outcome energy, the Five of Swords. In this, and I was talking about sewing stuff together, right? It could be sewn together, but the Five of Swords, immediately when I see Five of Swords, all I can think about is what I already been knowing about the Five of Swords. It's like a sabotaging energy. It's like somebody saying shit and then not meaning it, and then just it's about people who are afraid of getting exactly what they want and not letting themselves enjoy the beautiful opportunity in front of them. Instead, they're so scared about what they're doing. This is also about somebody who feel guilty about what they've done. Somebody here feel guilty about what they've done. Somebody gonna be feeling real bad about what they had done. Somebody's gonna finally see their part of how they stitched together the way this outcome turned out here, is what I'm hearing. They're gonna see every bit where they cut away. Too much of this, too much of that. Somebody is perfectly cut from the perfect cloth to the perfect specifications. But if it's not sewn together properly, then it will not matter what fabric it was cut from. So, what the fuck? Why are they giving up? They're giving up because it's too hard. It's too much work. And they keep questioning themselves about what? They keep questioning themselves about, are they the only one? Are they the only one? They keep worrying about being a part of, somebody here keeps worrying about their partner having somebody else involved. Oh boy. And then they see something before their eyes. It looks larger than life. So they give up. And this is somebody who got some love for you. This person has love for you. Well, why are you here with the Ten of Wands? Why is that there? Because of the sun. Because I see clearly now. The light of the sun is shining on this experience. And now I see everything that's happening here. The Eight of Swords. You're stuck in your head. Creating all this stuff anyways. And then you Ace of Swords me. Okay, cut me out. I got to cut you out because with what I seen, I don't need to learn no more. I hear as well. And then Three of Wands for somebody about third-party energy. Somebody keep turning up with third-party behaviors. Whether or not there's a third party here, they keep turning up with third-party behaviors. You know, they disappear for a little bit. Their cousin all of a sudden come around, and now all of a sudden they always on the phone with their cousin or texting their cousin. Oh my goodness. Why though? But why? Yeah, I want to know why. Why? Because the Two of Swords in reverse. Because somebody ain't following their intuition. Spirit and told you and pushed you and told you to get the fuck up out of there. Somebody here, Spirit have told you to get the fuck up out of there. Now you're ready to go. I hear now you're ready to go. Now you're ready to say, okay, bye. All right, bye then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, baby, say you love me 5, 6, 7 times. Okay, come through, Gloria. Daddy, I love you too. Really? Okay, I'm done with this deck. We're going to take this last card off this deck, and I'm done with it. The Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody cut themselves spine. Somebody cut themselves spine. They figure they found something out. I still love you, though. I do love you. I do love you. What do we have here? Surrendering to the journey. Release control is the guidance. Release control. Surrendering to the journey. I feel like you're pretty much doing that. You know, it is what it is in this point of the whole situation. You're grateful for the whole thing. Grace and gratitude is at the bottom of the deck. Through gratitude, joy expands. You're actually very grateful for everything that's transpired, everything that you and this person experienced. So valuable to you, so precious to you, really. But hey, it is what it is, you know. And I'm reminded of a person who continued to tell someone, no, you don't love me, you don't love me. You couldn't love me. There's no reason for you to love me, over and over again. And then later on, after they had broke up, like, I don't know how many years later into the future, but definitely over a decade, this person, I'm hearing 3 decades, shit. This person bumped into the other one, and the other one said, you know, I really did love you, but you kept telling me that I didn't love you, and so eventually I just believed you because you kept telling me that. I'm like, wow. Okay, what do we have for you here? Knowing without knowing. Card number 41. This is about changing your perception about your inner guidance system, about your inner awareness, right? About what you're experiencing in your life. So this whole situation was set up so you could understand what your intuition is telling you, okay? For yourself, for your own benefit, okay? Hidden beauty, number 45. This also has to do with you feeling restricted, confined, and a need to hide away for some reason. Okay. The bottom of the deck is card number 9, and it says Heart of God. Heart of God. So it's like I see like that your energy, just on a spiritual note on the side, forget everything between any other people involved. You're in this point where your energy wants to grow and expand, okay? It's been necessary for you to kind of keep to yourself for a long time because of some of the things that you've been through. For some of you, this stuff that's been happening is way like in the past, and you've really been by yourself for a while, you know. But in healing from everything that you went through, no matter how long it's been, even if you're in the beginning of the healing phase now, it's like getting to yourself and the time alone. Even though there's some hard emotions that you process, you do it in a safe way, in a safe space. You're not influencing other people. You're not drawing anybody external influence into yours. So nobody's indulging you to keep you there. You're going to process it naturally at your own speed when you're ready for it, you know, and then you're going to release it when you're ready for it. And this experience triggered some things in you that you were still healing, is what I see. There's some things in you that were still healing. So this whole experience you had surrendering to your journey, it's about understanding like there are certain things that need to transpire in your life for you to understand who and what you are, where you are, and what it suits you to your most desirable outcome in relationships and overall in life, because this literally can play into any type of experience with anyone else. Okay. What do we have for you from the Divine Energy Oracle at this time? Okay, you, the one around you. All right, so let's see you first. You showing up as address your addictions. Oh, goodness. There's the sneeze. Somebody was commenting, where's your sneeze? Where's your sneeze? Do you have allergies? Something just hit. On the other side of the table, claim your arts. The energy between both of you is strengthen your gifts. Come through, come through. What you need to know is nurture yourself first, and the guidance moving forward for everyone's best outcome involved is reach for the stars. And with that reach for the stars, I immediately got the star card and I heard healing. The star tarot card. The bottom of the deck is shine your light. Okay, so I hear two people very attracted to one another in this experience. If it's not it could, for somebody, it's in regards to some form of art that you do. Okay. But there is, on one side of this, there's something about an obsessive energy, an addictive energy. Clearly it says it right there. Interesting. I heard on the sidebar, there's somebody who has a person who is very high vibrationally addicted to the art that you do. This person is going to be looking for your address. Okay, somebody's going to be asking for your address, and they are addicted to your art. Whatever your art is, they want more of it. How much more can they get? They want to find out. They are down to find out. Okay. In regards to a connection between two people, it's like you were brought together to the point of strengthening yourself. Whatever level you are at, you were both brought here to excel and transcend to the next level for yourself. Okay. And it was all through the application of self-love. You had to love yourself. And this person, whatever they did with that lesson, that wherever you're at in this experience with them. So I see somebody who's heartbroken, who's left to the side because you chose self-love, and self-love for you said, I'm not going to tolerate this anymore. It's gone beyond my boundaries, quite far beyond my boundaries, in fact. And so somebody said, you know what, I'm going to self-love myself, and I'm going to remove myself from this experience. Now, sometimes I hear you feel guilty because somebody else is having a very difficult experience. Okay, so if you feel guilty about somebody else having a difficult experience, you have to understand that difficult experience they're having is actually goading them on. They're showing me that the prongs that is so inhumane that they use on the animals, and they prod them with them, to get them to move where they want them to move. I just lost my whole train of thought behind that. The whole channeling just left. Se me fue. Con esa idea, I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that visual. Thank you. We can leave that out of the further conversation. I don't want to think about that stuff. That's okay. So there it is. Being triggered. Okay, so don't want to talk about this. There's something here where somebody doesn't want to talk about it, but once they do, are they going to talk about it? Yes, I heard yes, they're going to talk about it. They are going to talk about it. They ain't ready yet. It has to do with some addictive behavior that they have. Okay. and their need to love themselves first. Because here's the thing. Part of it is you are set to have a huge happening in your life that elevates your status. So if your elevation of status was to become a grandma, that's going to happen for someone out there. If your elevation of status was to become the leader of the lodge, somebody's a part of a lodge, that's going to happen. Okay. If your elevation of status was to now be able to use your spiritual gifts in an additional way that you hadn't been tuned into before, and now you're tuned into the frequency of, let's say, you've always been claircognizant, but now you're clairvoyant. Okay. Like that. Mm-hmm. What is that next level? And what is beyond that for you? They want you to reach for that spiritually. Okay. What is the message from the Oracle of Mystical Moments for you at this time? We have the Journey card number 19. In the tarot, the card number 19 is the Sun, and we had the Sun card come out here. So somebody's definitely got a strong Leo placement in their birth chart. But the journey is about, like, this little girl, she's not prepared for a journey, but it's time to go. And it doesn't even look like her method of getting there is sufficient, but she doesn't know that she's already begun a journey. She doesn't realize that she's begun journeying. Okay. So somebody here is on their path. You need to know that you are on your path. One more. What are you attracting at this point in time from the Law of Attraction Tarot? What do we have for you? This one. It is the Five of Swords. There's a severing of ties because somebody's value went down. The stock went down. Whatever this is, it's time to journey on. Wow, with the devil at the fucking bottom. Because you're breaking control. Breaking control. Oh, I just saw that somebody who has a strong addiction to alcohol or some form of substance, that they need to make sure, well, it's somebody out there is going to have a drop in their blood sugar level because they're not eating right. Somebody needs to eat right so their blood sugar level stays fine. If you're going to be drinking, yes, that's important. Always eat before you go out drinking. Liquor before beer, and you're in the clear. Beer before liquor, and you'll be sicker. In case you never heard that, I learned that way too fucking young. I ain't even gonna lie. But I'm grown now, so I hope that helps somebody here too. All right. So I'm going to check my phone and see if we have anything here from the personal requests tonight. Maxine, I don't see Maxine here tonight. Okay. So I want to thank you all so much. Thank you so much, Zachary, our first commenter of the night. Ishika, Isabella, and Virginia. Hey, baby. All right. So with all that being said and done, until next time. Oh, yeah. To all our silent lovers, talkers, watchers, all of you, we love you all so much too, okay? Yep, we do. Excuse me. Thank you. I appreciate that. So grateful. I'm telling you that allergies are hitting. My allergy fetish people will love that. Or sneezing fetish, whatever. Okay. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Little bebé.